Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good whatever it is. I don't know what time it is in your country. Say hi to me if you can see me. Let's have some fun here after the game. Yeah, I see already many people in the chat. Can't pronounce your name. So I'm going to just put it on the screen and say hi to you. Kai Brilliant. Okay, well, I respect that. But, we can watch the same game, but we interpret the game differently, though. Kai was brilliant, according to certain people. For me, he was okay. Yeah. Because I saw him getting bullied and always like 1 second late instead of passing the ball. But yeah, he did okay. But like I said, we all see the game differently. So, people, if you are in the chat already, please say hi to us and let's keep the conversation going. Aftermath, after the game, what did you think of Kalim Hassan-Odoi? Kalim was brilliant. Kalim did very good as a wing back. So, this is the Premier League. This is the first time I wanted to speak in French, saying la première fois, but the first time that he played as a wing back, and he did pretty good. He was the best on the field. He tried different combinations, different way of passing the ball. He was hungry and angry. He showed some energy. The boy was all over the place. Not all over the place like like a flop, like a headless chicken, but on purpose. All over the place means, he was fighting all over the pitch to win the game. So Kalim Hassan-Odoi was good. See what Tuchel is doing with him already. Man, forget it. Forget it. The boy been doing even better than that in the youth level. In the World Cup, when he won the World Cup with the youth of England, they've been doing that. That's why Bayern Munich been after him for 3 years now. So yes, he was given a chance today to do, but he showed the same energy under Frank Lampard, under Mauricio Sarri. He just sees suffering with injuries and coming back slowly and surely. I'm not taking any credit away from Klopp, but come on, stop exaggerating. This is the first game with Klopp. He was given a chance. He started the game. He did good. Credit goes to everybody, not only on Klopp, because Klopp now is Klopp. What I'm talking about, Tuchel. Tuchel. Why am I saying Klopp? Tuchel, right? Crazy me. But anyways, this is, people don't want to be wrong. They want to just say, oh, you see, Frank Lampard misused him, blah, 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 blah. He was very good under Frank Lampard, different systems. And when a new manager comes, you have to perform. You have to win back your place. You have to show the new manager that you deserve your first place. That's the way it is. That's why it's called the new manager bounce. So don't just make it sounds like, yeah, you see now everybody is performing. Yeah, that's the way it is. Everybody is going to perform. Did you see the energy in the first 15 minutes? A lot of energy. People were putting tackles. Jorginho, of all people, was putting tackles, winning the balls here and there. What happened after 15 minutes? Everybody went to the old Chelsea, right? So, yeah, Mr. Tayo, my brother, if you wanna come talk to us, I'm gonna send you a link. My brother from the US, Mr. Tayo, is in the house. Everybody say hi to Mr. Tayo. How do you feel about the wing backs? It's very early to say anything about it, Mr. Dammy. Dammy Wonder. It's too early to start making conclusions about the system, you know? This is the first time Tuchel wanted to get the result. Today was all about the result. He only had one training session with them. So he wanted just to be solid at the back and then try to score a goal. It didn't happen because we don't have clinical player in the final third. It's a Chelsea thing. So we didn't get the result. I believe if it was Lewandowski on top there, okay, those clinical number 9, okay, like Harry Kane or I don't know, Haaland or something, we were going to score some goals. But it was Giroud, and then it was Tammy, and then the service wasn't really that good to their strength. You can give all kind of excuses you want, but we didn't score. So people don't want to hear that, but I always tell people players make the manager. Okay, if you have better quality finishing, clinical finishing, you know, the number, the strikers that smell the blood, you know, instinct that like they want to kill, those kind of strikers, you're gonna get the result out of nowhere, and you save your day, you save your job. You know what I mean? So 3 at the back is too soon to say, but it was the safe option for Mr. Tuchel or Tuchel, whatever you want to pronounce it. It was safe, and it's unfortunate that we didn't really win the game. Chilwell was weak. Well, I don't know about that, but we didn't concede, you know. We didn't concede. He put some very good balls in the box. Nobody was there. So his job is to oh, yeah. Wait. He was a wing back, right? So how sorry. Yeah, he was a wing back. He was supposed to push, cross the ball, but he did the job. He wasn't the worst on the field. So yeah, we all know. Everybody got a new idea, bro. Tuchel has some different ideas. Yeah, you have different ideas, everybody. You and me, we don't have the same ideas, okay? We have different ideas. We don't do the same job. So he got his own ideas, and don't try to push to that way. I know what you're trying to say here. It's about Frank Lampard was nobody, nothing. Nobody was performing. Just remember what happened last season. He was able to play 3 at the back. He was able to play all kind of systems, and we got the result this season because of the new signings, because of the lack of preseason injuries and all that. It was taking time for him to gel everything together, and he thought that he had time. He didn't have any obligation for result. That's why he was deluded, just like me. I was deluded, thinking that he was going to be given a time, so he need to go slowly and surely. So the board, Abramovich, everybody lied to us. They lied to us, making us believe that, okay, we have time, you have to build with the youngsters, go slowly, but they just wanted to use Frank Lampard for a short period of time because of the transfer ban, and then sabotage his career and the rest of his life. That's what happened. But Tuchel, right now, he got obligation to win. He came to win, and we're gonna win. That's as simple as that. Let's say, although he tried his best, did everything, yeah, although he tried everything, we are One, let's to discuss the future. Yeah, this guy is saying, yeah, man, I agree with you because can you see how this discussion is going? It's just like throwing something out there just to bring Frank Lampard in, just to say, oh, you see, he's getting the best out of Timo Werner or Kai Havertz or whoever. That is the discussion people want to just show like, I was right. I wanted, that's why I wanted Tuchel and that. But make no mistake, he's getting a great team that was already built. Everything is there. All he has to do is just find peace in the dressing room, and those guys are going to perform. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna undermine the guy who been working so hard just to so you can say I told you so, it's not gonna work with me. Dami said that we need Hazard and this team will compete, or Haaland, Hazard or Allen. Haaland. Well, Hazard is not coming. He still has 3 years contract at Real Madrid, and Haaland is gonna be a fight next summer to get him because there are so many teams that want him, and probably he will prefer to go to Spain, not to come in the Premier League. We never know. Let's just focus on ourselves. We have Timo Werner, who is one of the best. I don't care what other people are going to say. I still believe that Timo Werner is one of the best in the world. He's going to score goals. He's just having some hard time right now, but goals are going to come. Let's focus on him. Let's focus on Tammy Abraham. What do you think about that guy? But academy product always come to the rescue. You can buy whoever you want, expensive players, but don't tell me that Kai Havertz is performing better than Mason Mount, or Timo Werner is better than Tammy Abraham in this current moment. I'm not saying what's going to happen in the future. You know what I mean? So football is about today. So give credits to Wolves, their defense keeper. Yeah, we can give credit to them, their defense, but that's why you're here for, right? You have to find a way to break them down. We just don't have natural lions, that can just, when they have one chance, they score one goal, game over. That's what killed Frank Lampard, because we keep on creating, cross, nobody. You put the ball through, Timo Werner, one-on-one, missing. So what do you want? Sometimes it's just simple. Just don't try to complicate things. Let's say Mount is a starter. It doesn't look like it. It's gonna be other people, right? It's gonna be Kova and Jorginho and Kai Havertz. He need to fight for his time, but he need to be given an opportunity. Okay, so let's see. Anybody? We're not gonna be here for long, okay? I just wanted to give people an opportunity to come and express themselves, especially people who live in other countries, because some other countries it's maybe early in the morning, and here in America people are coming back from work. So I know there are not many people, but I have to give them also a voice. They were watching the game on their cell phone, cheating time at work, watching. So now they didn't have a chance to go on any kind of live show. So I'm going to give them a chance to come and talk to us, come and give their opinions. That's what we do here. It's a show for the people and by the people. So if you don't have questions, I'm gonna end the live stream because I'm here for you. So if I don't see any new question or nobody wanna come and talk, and then what the point? You know, the show is for you. You can copy this link, follow instructions, come talk to us. Just be respectful. Hey, Alex, you still awake? Alex been awake since, I don't know, for 10 years now. He doesn't sleep. uh, okay, Uggs, if you let me come on, I can explain why a lot of us feel the way we do. Well, that is your feeling, you know. And you have to respect also other people's feelings. The problem with Chelsea community is you have to attack me, you have to insult me just because I have a different opinion. What the heck? You know, like, hey, I have my opinion, just respect my opinion. Let me know why you believe on what you believe. That's simple. This is football. We don't have to agree on everything, but just don't come and start calling me names and telling me how wrong I am. This is just that's ridiculous. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Because I respect your opinion. Why can't you just respect mine? That's the way I see things. You know, Alex, talk to
Hey,
me.
you alright? All good. How are you?
Good, good.
No, just a quick question. I'm gonna go, but so for the Burnley game, who do you think should play in that game? What players do you think maybe would you pick?
Timo need to start.
Well,
That's for
against
sure.
against Burnley, against the big defenders.
Well, he did good against big defenders, against what Southampton.
Yeah, it's true.
You
It's
know,
true.
you know how
Yeah,
he destroyed them. So I don't
yeah,
care. We're gonna play. Well, listen, yeah, you might be right because those people are going to sit back
yeah. But yeah, it was. I was just a
and
question.
wait.
Just
So we
thinking.
need those crosses from Rhys James and probably Hakim Ziyech. So probably Olivier Giroud. I don't know Olivier Giroud or Tammy Abraham just
Yeah.
to for physicality.
But
But
maybe Timo Werner can also be good because kind of the ball in behind and the
well,
kind
the
of
problem is he doesn't have a lot of space behind because they are
yeah,
kind of compacting the defense.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't care what people are saying, but I still feel like there is a killer there inside Timo Werner. You know, like
Oh yeah,
one
yeah.
day he's going to punish some people like seriously. You know?
He didn't score 30 goals for nothing. He wasn't
Yeah, I mean,
the second
I
top
know
goal
it was in
scorer.
the Bundesliga, but I still believe that he's going to do some damage.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough
confidence.
one for, mhm. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just confidence, isn't it? It's just confidence at the moment. But yeah, no, I'll just come in on just to kind of just see and yeah, just I think. Do you think? Do you think you play the same formation? Maybe you'll change it up. I don't
Well,
know.
well, well. The formation was good. I mean, I can't complain. We didn't concede any goal. It just we didn't score. That's the problem with me.
Yeah,
Like the final third is my problem.
I think we have to give them two. We have to give Tuchel maybe 2 weeks at
Mhm.
least to I think to see what he's kind of made of. I think we have to kind of. I think he hasn't kind of. He doesn't have his best team. He doesn't know what his best team is yet. He only just
Yeah,
arrived yesterday.
he doesn't
So
even know anybody to be honest. Just he
he's
just
like
been watching their videos and all that.
yeah. So we have to just wait and but we need to win games and obviously it's good
That's
to
the
praise and
problem.
stuff, but we need to win games. So
Mhm.
and
But the
now that
problem now is that Burnley are winning games.
I know
They started winning games.
they're gonna be it's not gonna be an easy game. They're a confident team. They just beat Aston Villa. I
Mhm.
watched the highlights. They played. It was a good game. It was like they scored. They did score basically from crossing.
Mhm.
Literally, like two of the goals were just from crossing. But the thing is, with Burnley, they have the the spirit. You know, they
Yeah, the
play their
fighting spirit.
they play their football kind of spirit,
Hmm.
and sometimes it's hard to take away from a team. So let's hope that we can perform against Burnley, but it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's gonna be really a tough day. So
Yeah,
right now, it's difficult even to tell what team the Tuchel is going to choose. It's just confusing. And he said himself, like, it's just an unfair selection. That's what he said in the
yeah,
press conference. Like,
yeah.
it was unfair selection because it's not fair for everybody. I didn't watch any everybody, so I feel bad for for other players. So
Yeah.
basically, he said it was a bias kind of selection because that's what he has to do.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
wasn't. I think that's what I'm saying. I think he's also in this game understood some players who should
Hmm.
play, who shouldn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gone for experience. You know, maybe he'll see that Jorginho's not good. You know, I don't know. Like maybe he'll see that he moves like a truck. I don't know. You know, like there's, and then I'm excited. You know, obviously, I think I'm excited to see. You know, who of all the players that we have, who's gonna like become kind of that kind of key man for him. You know, because I've
Hmm.
you know, well, he's always had kind of 2, 3 players, those kind of the key players, and I think I'm interested to see how he develop some of those players. Like, is Mount gonna maybe get get even better? You know, like kind of like just up his
Hi.
level, and
Oh,
even Hudson Odoi, or even players like even Havertz. So we'll just have to wait and see, and see how it goes. All right, no worries. I'm off. All right, see, I'll catch you in a bit.
Okay, no problem,
No
sir.
worries.
Have
All
a
right.
good night. See
No
you
worries, guys. Hit
tomorrow.
that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah. Don't
Thank you
forget.
so much for your support,
No worries.
brother.
See you in a bit.
Thank you. Bye.
yeah.
Bye. All right. So, Mr. GDP, what you saying?
Yeah, hi. Oh, sorry, I missed a bit of the stream, so I don't know. How did you feel about today's performance?
For me, I can't judge. I can't judge the first game, one training session. He just wanted to get a result today. So
Yeah,
it's a free pass for me. It's a free pass.
yeah. I
What
think
about you?
I think I like to make tactical notes. I compare to a lot of our last games, so I've rewatched a bit of it. I had a look to see if there was anything different that we tried, and
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to be patient. I think he can get results, but I think to see the sort of attacking football that we want to expect and to see the progressive passing, it will take a while because I know I saw a lot of people were frustrated with Jorginho today.
Mm-hmm.
Passing sideways and backwards a lot. But the thing about someone like Jorginho is he's the kind of player who will always try more than anything else to make sure that we retain the ball and we don't give it away stupidly, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that he was, he does it a lot. He was pointing to people to get into position and they're not used to playing in that particular way. So, you know, when there was a forward pass available, sometimes he played the forward pass, but especially to Ziyech, I think that Mason Mount was better at it when he came on. Ziyech
Mm-hmm.
wasn't used to it, but he was getting in the right positions between the lines in order to allow Jorginho to progress the ball.
Yeah.
And I think that Billy Gilmore will get his chance. I know I've heard about him going on loan, but I think that if we're going to continue to play this way,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to build on the small stuff that I saw, again, it's only one game. You said 1 hour, so it's possible that this isn't anything. But if he does continue in this sort of direction that I've seen, I think that Billy will get his chance. I think that he's a really good player coach, so I think he can improve Mason to he's already got the ability to turn between the lines and progress as we've seen in the game today. So I think
Mm-hmm.
he can coach him really well in order to take the ball and turn and produce a lot more. I think he can become a lot more productive. So I think especially with his structure in midfield and his defensive structure, we won't have to worry so much about Jorginho physicality and pace
Mm-hmm.
because his defending, from what I've seen from him before at Dortmund, is more about intelligence and less about pace and power. So it's more about positioning and pressing, which Jorginho is very good at. He's a very intelligent player, even though he doesn't have the pace and the physicality.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Jorginho, Mount, Kovacic, Gilmore. I think they'll all be really important to us, and I think that I know, like Sarri, I think at the start it might be a bit frustrating,
Mm-hmm.
but one difference with Tuchel is we won't see as much of as today a lot of the useless possession. I know
Mm-hmm.
it was frustrating for us in 2018-19 seeing a lot of useless possession, but we will see a lot of the ball going forward. And then when he teaches the team how to press properly, we'll see a lot of them getting the ball forward, pressing, winning it back, making space, and then we'll start to see the football we want to see.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
agree.
What did you think of Kai Havertz today?
Kai Harvard, I think he was good, but not like great because I've seen many people saying that he was great. The problem is that we can watch the same game, but we don't interpret the game the
Yeah,
same way.
yeah,
So I saw him few times like getting bullied and like 1 second late instead of passing the
yeah,
ball, like he will take like extra second, and that extra second is a lot in the Premier League, if you know what I mean.
yeah. I think
So yeah, go ahead.
I think the issue now is that our players are playing a lot more on being individuals. I mean, from what came out um last week from Matt Law in his piece
Mm-hmm.
and from the Athletic, it looks like one of the things that Frank said to the players a lot was to express themselves. And
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of the players play a bit in their own way, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
they
yeah.
weren't in the same
Got you.
page, which is it looked really good if it comes off nicely, and then you
Mm-hmm.
have goals like our goal against Luton, our last goal, where
Mm-hmm.
everyone's on the same page. But when it's not like that, you get someone like Kai Havertz maybe taking the extra touch, and everybody else doesn't understand, or
Mm-hmm.
he's thinking, who can I pass to? So then instead of passing, he gets the extra touch. But I
Good
think now,
point.
with Tuchel's system,
Mm-hmm.
he'll be able to get all the players on the same page because of the way he plays in a specific way. You might see instead, I was seeing a bit of it, Havertz getting between the lines,
Mm-hmm.
turning. We saw Giroud, I think, is good, but he's not going to play.
Yeah.
I think Werner will come back in because his pace.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he can get Tammy Abraham a lot of goals because we saw the low crosses, a
Mm-hmm.
bit like City do. Um, you know, with Havertz and Werner, I think it's an amount of patience. But with this system, because they'll
Mm-hmm.
be playing the same way week in week out, I only see them developing. I think
Yeah.
that I think that with our youth, Frank Lampard did a good job in terms of bringing them into the team and
Mm-hmm.
getting the connection there. And I won't discredit him with all of that. But I think that with Tuchel, he can take us to that next level of
Mm-hmm.
getting the youth really accustomed to his system, developing specific traits. I mean, the way he speaks about Callum Hudson-Odoi, for example, today,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried at all about the youth under him. I think that he'll be very good for someone like Callum Hudson-Odoi, especially knowing what he did with Ousmane Dembele. So I'm very excited. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because it's only been one game.
Mm-hmm.
But from all my research and everything, I think the future is bright. And
Yeah.
it might look a bit wobbly at the start, but I think we're building something good. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
this time the board won't be as what do you call it, as trigger happy.
Mm.
I know that obviously I went to the bridge today. I saw the banner and everything. I think
Mm-hmm.
that in terms of the project,
Yeah.
I don't think that because Frank has gone, the project has necessarily ended because just because someone else is driving the bus doesn't mean it's going to a different place.
Awesome.
So yeah, I think that one thing we do need is a sort of a director of football to oversee the project. Hopefully, Petr Cech is in charge of that and he's still here.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, you know, we're still looking at long-term success, even if the manager has to change because of results.
Yeah.
With the same thesis, Cech is still there. I think a lot of people are emotional, so they're forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
But the period will pass,
Yeah.
and yeah, I hope the board can get behind him. Obviously, if he doesn't deliver,
Mm-hmm.
he needs to go. But as far as now, we all support him. I think he'll do good things with us. I think he can win us trophies, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Very, very good point, man. You know what? I'm jealous of you. You saw you went to the bridge today and you saw all the banners and all the stuff outside. Man, that's impressive, brother. You should come often in the channel. Maybe film some scenes
Some
there. But
exclusive content, yeah.
yeah, some exclusive content, man. You can even have a show, have your own show in the channel. We're gonna talk in the background,
Yeah,
about
yeah,
how
very
it
awesome.
goes. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
man,
the,
this
the
you
tactical
I'm
analysis.
so happy to have you. Yeah, a very very good point you've been making, that the project is going to continue. My only worries was about the youth, like, since the guy is coming to get the result,
Yeah,
but it's
I
kind
think.
of ensuring, when you just explain to me, it just makes me feel better.
Yeah, yeah. I've spoken to a lot of fans
Hmm.
who are worried, saying, the likes of Billy, the likes of Callum, Reese, especially when Reese and Mason didn't play today. But like he
Hmm.
explained in his conference, he wanted experience. I know at this period of time, you just have to win games, get
Yeah.
confidence in the squad. And
Hmm.
he's right, sometimes the youngsters don't have the mentality.
Yeah.
They're a bit too eager. But I see a lot of the youngsters coming through like him. I think one player that he really, really like is Lewis Bate.
Oh yeah, he likes
Yeah,
bait. Wow, that
Lewis
is
Bate
my
because
boy. That is my boy. If you watch this video,
yeah,
you
yeah, I
you might
see Lewis
remember
Bates
that
videos
I've
all the
been like
time,
making videos and like pushing agendas. That's my boy,
and I heard
man.
that
Hmm.
that's someone who's been on his radar for a while because even before he was linked with coming to the club,
Hmm.
I was hearing that he's spoken about he likes N'Golo Kante, and I think a lot of similarity, the energy that he
Hmm.
has, the pressing that he has, he likes to run around. He's
Yeah,
very good at intercepting, but I think
he
he can
can
be even.
dribble too. The
Yeah, I
guy
think
can
he can be
dribble.
better than Kante because he can dribble, he can pass, he can shoot.
He has a
Um,
deadly left foot.
very deadly, very accurate passing
Yeah.
as well. Saw him speaking to Andrew yesterday as well.
Hmm.
They had a private one-to-one, so I don't know what exactly they said, but I think in terms of the youth, they're in safe hands.
Hmm.
I think we'll be seeing a lot. Um, we'll be seeing a lot from the academy, and hopefully, what I'd really like to see is at Southampton with Hassan Hutel, he has the academy training in the same way as the first team,
Hmm.
so that way when they come into the first team, they know exactly how to play. So obviously he's only here for 18 months at first, but
Hmm.
when the board start to get more trust, hopefully we'll have something like that going on where
Yeah.
we can see like a clear pathway again, straight
Hmm.
from the youth to just step straight into the team.
Yeah. And probably we could win in an FA Cup or something. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not gonna put too much pressure on him because I know the conditions. It's not easy to
yeah.
take over a team in the middle of the season and all. That's I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But
I think
yeah,
I think for now it's sort of a bit like his preseason, if you will. Like
yeah.
now's his time getting to know the players, implementing his tactics, his philosophy,
Hmm.
seeing which players or not deserve a chance. I mean, I've seen like Rudiger got his chance today. I know a lot of people weren't happy. Alonso on the
Hmm.
bench, but I think just to create harmony in the dressing room, to give everybody a chance to say, forget about what's happened before. It's a good way to move on. I'm sure by the summer he'll know exactly which players need to move on, and hopefully we could clear the deadwood this summer.
Yeah. Completely
Yeah.
agree with that, man. So let's talk about this transfer window. What did you hear anything about the outgoing or incoming?
Um, I heard today, like I
Hmm.
mentioned about Giroud.
Hmm.
Um, I know he will probably look to back because currently the only proper defensive midfielder that we have
Hmm.
is Jorginho, and if he gets injured, it has to be Kova or Billy, who aren't really natural in that position, or Kante.
Hmm.
So I think he'll look to bring in a defensive midfielder. I've heard some names floating around, but I'm not really sure.
Okay.
There's no concrete links yet, and I know I heard. I'm not sure who published this one today, so I'm not sure how reliable. But I
Hmm.
heard that he while he's dropped interest in Declan Rice, he still really wants to pursue Holland.
That boy.
So
Okay.
we'll see about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So do you see anybody going like we
Leaving
getting rid of anybody like let's say
Alonso.
Jorginho or Alonso or somebody?
I don't see Jorginho going, to be honest with you. Because
Hmm.
that's a player that he wanted. He's wanted to work with for a while.
Who?
Same with Kante.
Okay.
Um, I see Alonso going. I've heard that a couple of clubs are interested in Alonso.
Hmm.
Um, Let me think. I think how long has Aspi got left on his contract?
Mm.
I think I'm not sure if his contract will get renewed. If he's only got a year left on it, I think he might leave.
On
Um,
free? On
yeah,
free, or we're gonna do the Chelsea thing, which is like give you a
give
new
him a
one
year and
year
sell him.
and then sell you.
I think because of what he's done for the club, simply, I don't think they'll do something like that. I think they'll just simply allow him to go. Maybe he'll go back to France or go back to Spain. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Um, with Kepa, I mean, I've heard that Marina has been trying to make everybody, sorry, Lampard, um, even when they realized he wasn't good, trying to make them play him because of the money.
Hmm.
So I think if she does try to make him play, I don't see him improving as long as he's in England. He has to go back to Spain. So
Yeah.
it's possible that he may go back to Spain in the summer.
Hmm.
But again, I'm not sure who would take him, so I'll hold my breath on that one.
We're gonna take an L, a big L on that one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's part of business, man.
yeah. I know Marina really doesn't want to take the L on that one, which is why he's still here. But
So why did she spend money on Mendy if she
yeah,
just pushing uh for Kepa? I don't know. That's
I think it's just that she realized, Czech was pushing for Mendy, Lampard was pushing for Mendy. Kepa wasn't performing. It got to the point where, you know, you can't start the new season with Kepa.
hmm.
Simply had to get Mendy. And
Yeah.
and I think the reason they got specifically Mendy and they didn't spend money on, we were hearing the names like Oblak is because I think she was thinking that if somehow we can manage to bring Kepa back,
Hmm.
then it can be like when Czech and Courtois were competing, where Mendy and Kepa can be fighting for a
Hmm.
spot, but it hasn't worked out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Wow.
I'm really not sure what we do with him.
That's a very very good point. So today's game, I'm gonna ask you, what was the highlight like in general? What did you see? I mean, the highlight of the game.
Um, I will have to say, I think for me, what I liked seeing was the idea of using central progression.
Hmm.
Um, in terms of the performance of a certain player, I was really, really impressed with Callum.
Okay.
Um, I was a bit worried at first about Mason actually, with Tuchel because I know the way he likes his midfield to play. That
Hmm.
Kova and Jorginho would play, and today he played Havertz sort of as a 10. I know
Hmm.
he was playing a bit of Giroud, but he was sort of changing positions. So I was worried about Mason, and I thought he wouldn't really fit the style. But today, he really made the difference, I think.
Yeah,
So
when he
I
came
was
on.
impressed by him.
Hmm.
Um, but I'll say we haven't seen so much. I mean, today,
Hmm.
I think Chilwell could have scored, Giroud could have scored, but we didn't really have, apart from that one Chilwell, we didn't have the clear chance. But I think it will come.
Yeah, it will come with
Yeah,
time. They have to work together
yeah,
in order
yeah,
to make this thing.
exactly.
Mohammed, what do you have to say, brother?
I want to say about this Deadwood.
What Deadwood?
This like Jorginho. How is Jorginho playing?
Well, it could be a deadwood for somebody, but not for another person.
Yeah.
Like
Jorginho did well today.
not good enough, bro. Like
Not good enough. Hmm.
Rodriguez, Jorginho, Rodriguez, not good enough.
Rudiger, we didn't concede. I mean,
You see,
clean,
Alonso is back. He's on the bench.
clean sheet. Well, how
Alonso,
about that? Huh?
Alonso is back.
Alonso is back. So
Yeah,
what is the problem?
Bench.
Remember 3 years ago, Alonso was the best in the world. So now, what's wrong with Alonso?
He needs to go, bro. He's deadwood. He,
Okay.
Rudiger. They need to go, bro.
Okay.
No,
Well,
the
I
thing
respect your opinion. I mean, I think they still you just don't get rid of people like that. You have to sell them. How are you gonna get rid of them?
yeah.
Because it's
I-
money, it's investment, it's money. So Mr. Omo is just like black and white. Certain people need to go. That's it.
I think our idea of who is Deadwood will change sooner or later when
When everything starts clicking.
yeah, because different players like Jorginho is really not a Frank Lampard player.
Mhm.
He players with for Frank Lampard, you needed to have the pace and the power. He didn't really have he didn't play like Surrey, who was very organized in every department. He allowed a lot more freedom. So, if you're somebody like Jorginho, when you get left exposed on the
Mhm.
counter attack, for example, you're not fast enough, you're not strong enough to to mop up the counter attacks like someone like Fernandinho, for example. So you get left on your own, and to everybody they think, oh, what Jorginho, what's he doing? He's so slow.
Mhm.
But then in under Sarri, for example, he was like the main player. He was the center
Hello?
of the team.
Yes, Tiam. What do you have to say?
How are you, bro?
Good, good. You have some music at the background.
It's coming.
Oh, somebody's praying. Okay, so what do you have to say, brother?
I'm say we should win the game, but unlucky. We deserve
Unlucky.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So you
We
okay? Mhm.
But
Okay. Thank you, brother. We can't really hear you. We can just hear somebody praying. So I think you should continue praying. It's good for the spirit.
Yeah.
Anyways, we still have like 8 minutes to go, Mr. GDP. I really appreciate your presence here, and tell us what do you think is going to happen on what day again? On Sunday. I mean, how we should approach that game
On Sunday,
against Burnley,
against Burnley.
about a big bus,
Yeah.
double deck buses. They're gonna
Today,
just. Mhm.
today Nuno had 11 players behind the ball.
Mhm.
It was a big issue for us.
Mhm.
I would guess that he's got how long to train? Today's Wednesday, so he's got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe.
Well,
I don't
they
know.
need some
One of
rest
them,
though.
yeah, one of
Maybe
them will be a
tomorrow.
break.
Mhm.
Tomorrow will be a rest, and then
Mhm.
so I don't know. Hopefully, he'll be able to go through a couple of patterns.
Mhm.
Teaching the players to, the ball was getting to a certain point, and then we got stuck where players went. There was nobody in that space really to pass the ball to, and
Mhm.
get the ball actually forward and dangerous. So I think he'll go through a lot of that coaching. We've got the first phase of play, so we're able to get the ball into the midfield.
Mhm.
But then we get to the midfield, and there's not really progression. So I think now he's going to start showing the forwards how he's going to start showing the forwards how to come into the right spaces to
Yeah.
collect the ball. Because I saw a stat today actually that said that Jorginho and Kovacic didn't make the most backwards passes, but it
Mhm.
was actually Ziyech, Giroud, and Callum that made the most backwards passes to the centre
Mhm.
backs. Actually, they passed the ball to the centre backs more than the midfield. So I
Mm.
think the real issue is he's gonna sort of show them, which spaces to come into to receive the passes. So I think we'll see a bit more fluidity. I think
Mhm.
the real game where we'll actually start to see the first proper glimpse of really what kind of football we'll play is against Spurs, I think.
Okay, I
But
see.
Yeah, we got 3 big buses coming up. You know, the first one.
3 big passes coming in.
Burnley, then
Yeah.
Spurs.
Mr. Mazi Sky, what do you have to say,
Yeah.
brother?
Bro, what's up?
Good, good. How about yourself?
I hope you are seeing my comment. You were
You're still at work, right?
yes. I
Don't
hope
get
you are
sacked.
seeing...
Don't get
No,
sacked because of
no,
me, you know.
no,
Don't
no,
get
no,
sacked.
no, no, no.
What do you have to say, bro?
I am my contribution is for not for at least yesterday match is at least this is the first match. My contribution is about you.
Okay.
I want to he gets angry quick. The sack Frank Lampard is not the end of the life. Or they sack Moriho return. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So Lampard can return. So I watched your vlog before the match, right?
Yeah.
So so the way you are saying there was tutor, you cannot do. My brother, you said it. Let's give him a chance. So maybe he can make us happy again.
Yeah. I completely understand, bro. You know what? You don't have any idea how many hate I get just for giving my opinion. So this is my only way to defend myself because
that is why
I thought
bro. I thought you know me by now. I say this guy maybe he will not bring me in because my comments because he's
no that is it's football. This is football. We can fight. We can do whatever we want. The end of the day is just football. You and me, we're not getting money. You know what I mean? We just love our club. Yeah.
Sometimes I told my friend, is this guy Lampard is the same family or what? At least some place Lampard do the mistake, you will not say that place out. Sometimes you will cover that place up, which is very wrong. It's wrong. If Lampard do
yes. But yeah, the problem with you guys is like I have to respect your opinion and follow you and agree with you, but you don't want to just like give me also a chance to have an opinion. That's the problem with you guys. You're gonna attack me, punch me just because I'm giving my opinion. I like Frank Lampard. I believe in the project. I believe in the academy. That is my thing.
Bro, not only you. We recharge our cables. We buy JC. We buy key. We buy shin guard. We buy everything. Well, we get angry. Nobody. You cannot be your own shoe and be my own shoe. Everybody get angry, but at least he protect Lampard too much. I don't know why.
Well, he's gone now. He's gone now. Now you're gonna find somebody else.
That is why at least Lampard can come back again. If Mourinho can come back.
Okay, well,
missionary journey. Mr. Lampard can come back again.
No problem. I mean, he's not coming back, bro. Just forget about it. But hey, I have my right. Okay, like you have your right to defend whoever you want. I have my right to defend my boy. I don't give up on people. You see what is happening in the community here? Here, it's very easy to flip flop, right? Because when I defend Frank Lampard, I get hate, I get dislikes. People quit my channel. I don't care. I made this channel just to have fun with my brothers and sisters. No problem. Okay. So if people are going to leave, I just don't care. So I'm not one of those people who would just tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you the truth. You take it or you leave it, or we have a discussion, we have a fight, and then the end of the day is gone. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. So I supported Frank Lampard. I criticized him a lot.
No.
So many videos.
How many videos, bro?
More than 10. More than 10.
Like, you're lying. You're lying.
I'm lying.
No. I understand both of you, but he has made videos. He's made videos criticizing.
Yes, he made. But the one he make about good one is many. Every 24 hours I'm in this channel.
Not in the latest stages of his reign at Chelsea, but because he needed somebody. He's already down. You keep on kicking him, calling him fat. Certain people attacking even his wife and kids. Are you kidding me? Just for football?
No.
I'm like, hey, I can't.
Everybody,
I don't accept any kind of abuse to anybody, even
you know,
you. Yeah,
yeah, bro, no problem. Even I tell you what this interview, Pep, he said that you have to win match. If you didn't win match, whether you bring academy team, you bring them this place and this place, you have to win match. If you didn't win match, you will go. You try and win match. I think
yeah.
you had
I understand. I understand your philosophy is about winning. So
no,
it's
no, not
yeah.
not.
That's you. That's all you know, bro.
I
So
never said it. I
for
never
me,
said
I
it,
support the team
bro.
for
Wait,
in
I
good
never
and
said
bad.
it in the interview. I'm
That
not the
that
one saying it.
yeah.
Pep said it in the interview. You have to win match. You have to win match. You cannot every day you complaining that you don't have you didn't get precision very well. You have to win match.
Okay. Well, so let's say now he's gone. Why are you attacking me? He's
No,
gone.
no, no, no. No, I'm not. I'm not attacking you.
Yeah, he's good now. Now let's
It's
see.
good.
Let's
Yeah,
see because listen, everything that I said about Frank Lampard, you were commenting like I am just a fanboy. I am just giving excuses. But today, it looks like everybody can understand that it's his first day and it was his first training. We have to understand. And next game is gonna be understand, understand, and people get stuck because they don't wanna be wrong, like you can't criticize. So you see how it can flip flop all the time. So that's the problem right now. Like you can't tell the truth. You can't tell like, hey, why Zuma didn't play, for example. You can't ask now. But when Frank
yeah.
Lampard was there, you can if you say anything, you know, they, you gonna just attack me for defending, like, hey, why he didn't play Kalim Hasnadoy? Why such and such? Why? But now, like, I don't have the right to ask questions, So,
Okay, well, but at least today match is good, but his finishing is the problem. The
yeah,
finishing
I
is the
said the same thing, and they say I'm a header. Like, hey, he did everything good, and you don't have. It's just so. So who's to blame? Who to blame? If it was Frank Lampard, he made a change at 70th minute. What you guys were going to say? It was going to be, oh, look at Frank Lampard. Why is this? Why Zuma is on the bench? Why is such and such? We were going to win if Timo Werner was on the field. Blah, 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 blah. Now you're not asking the same questions.
no, all of them cannot play the same time. This is the first game. All of them cannot play. At least let's watch weekend. Let's watch. So
It is what it is, man. So
yes, yes.
anything else you wanna say about the future? Just let's
You have
not
to move
bring Frank Lampard anymore. He's
I'm
gone.
saying that, what I'm saying that you have to move on. You said that like the way you used to say, let's move on, bro.
Okay.
Let's not
Let
let's forget about the past.
all right.
Yes, let's move on.
Let's
Let's
move
support.
on.
Yes,
Mhm.
let's support him. If he can turn things around, we will be
Okay.
happy.
So
Yes,
San
thank you. Thank you very much.
No
For,
problem. You can continue walking. Don't get sucked because of me, bro. Hey, I don't have money to help you right now. Stay on
why
your
are you afraid? Are you afraid to help your brother?
keep your job right now. Job first, okay? I don't
Okay.
want you to get
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get in
yeah.
trouble. All
Your
right,
advice.
man.
I accept your advice.
All right, man. So see you next time. Let's go to Ishmael. Yeah, what do you have to say quickly, brother? Because I have just 5 minutes to go. We're gonna finish with Mr. DGP in the chat, our brother from London. Yeah, go ahead. Ishmael.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Well, I let me say that I don't have much to say. Just that we see today performance, and I think we all are happy. And when we are not expecting much, person he just came yesterday, and he just bring first 11 today, so we don't have any more like
Mhm.
any many things to bring him. So I think I have a lot of time with chess team. So for me, for my own opinion, for my own understanding,
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to give him a little bit time and to see how he's going to work with guys. But for my own understanding, with the today performance, I think we have a lot of like 100% hope feeling that he can get well. For my own understand, yeah,
Yeah, let's just give him a chance, right?
yeah. That's my own
Yeah,
opinion too.
give him a chance and let him walk, even though nobody wanted to give Frank Lampard time to work.
No, no,
So
no.
this,
See, no. Frank Lampard, we give him more time. We give him more time. See, nothing. See, we have so much love for Frank Lampard. I think because actually because kind of Frank Lampard, I respect him as a player and
Mhm,
as a coach, but just that some kind of a little bit time that Frank Lampard for me, I
mhm.
am very disappointed as like regent of Chelsea is going to take Chelsea back off the table. For me, that's my feeling. So that was so much
Okay,
I am feel bad. So I don't want Lampard to continue with Chelsea. It's not that he's bad or he can't be a
yeah,
like a regent coach. It's not what I mean.
I respect
So
that.
for
I
me,
respect that, brother.
yeah,
You have a
yeah.
good night,
So
and let's talk tomorrow morning, right?
okay,
All right. Thank you so
okay.
much, Mr. Ishmael. And we're gonna finish with my brother from London. What do you have to say, Mr.
Yeah,
DGP?
yeah. I just wanted to comment on what he said about giving Lampard time. I think for me personally, I
Mm-hmm.
can't speak for anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did a good job last season, and
Mm-hmm.
last season the way he got results. I know a lot of people are speaking about particular players, but the way he got results was by being pragmatic. I mean, we saw him
Yeah.
change the way he was playing from game to game. He
Mm-hmm.
was going, "Oh, we'll play Arsenal today. We'll play like this.
Yeah.
We're playing Tottenham. We'll play like this. We're playing these lot. We'll play like this." And then I think he was good at that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, somewhere like Chelsea, and I think that was the thing he wasn't quite ready for. Is they expect you to then, after having that season, he was expected. The media was talking about. Everyone was saying, "Oh, okay, now he's got his players. Let's see his system."
Mm-hmm.
And so he was implementing some sort of a system, but the thing is, he hadn't been given time. And again, I'm not going to blame him because he just got given the job. He didn't beg the board to give him the job. They called him.
Yeah.
He they asked him to implement his system, and the guy hasn't had much time to sit work on his philosophy, spend a long time thinking, "Oh, I want my team to play like this." With Xavi, for example, Barcelona board approached him last summer,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't ready. So they thought about approaching him, and then they said no. You know what? Xavi isn't ready. He's still developing his philosophy. He's at a club in, I think it's in the Middle East. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's in Qatar or something
yeah
like that. Yeah.
he's in Qatar. He's developing his philosophy, so we'll allow him to figure out how he wants to play before we bring him to Barcelona. And I think the Chelsea board just thought, um, if we get Frank Lampard, the fans are gonna love him. At Derby, he's done a decent job. He'll be okay to navigate us through that, what do you call it, that time. And if he does well, we can
Mm-hmm.
give him a chance and see what he does. If he doesn't do well, then he has to go. So for me, I really wanted to see it work. I wanted to see us winning trophies with Frank Lampard, but I didn't want to lower my standards for him because I didn't want to say, oh, he's learning on the job or anything, because I think that at Chelsea we have to maintain a standard. I don't want to be like Arsenal, where they were saying, oh, you have to allow him this. I want to be like, this is Chelsea. So even though I loved him and everything, I felt that I wanted to give him time. But when I saw that he wasn't ready at all, um, the system
Mm-hmm.
that he looks he looks really lost in it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I just think that it was too early. He wasn't ready. It's not his fault. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that he would have been able to um, re- improve much with time. I think he would have got a couple results, but I think generally we wouldn't have improved as much as people want to see in enough time, simply because this job was way too early for him. I hope he gets the Celtic job, or I think a job if Bruce goes, I think the Newcastle job will be perfect for him. Because he can introduce attacking football to that club. There's not too much expectation. They just want to see good football. A lot of the fans I've spoken to, they just want to see good football.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that. Do you think that the context also can play, like the COVID, no fans in the stadiums, and injuries and all that? It doesn't really play because right now, let's say, Tuchel is going to get the result, but he got a fully fixed team. He got everybody fit and ready and waiting. So
I think looking at the results is not looking at it in the full picture. The performances on the pitch are the really important bit because, for example, we won 3-0 against West Ham. But if I'm being honest, I didn't see the performance that I wanted to see that game. I felt for too long there was a lot wrong, and there was a lot wrong tactically. But sort of we won 3-0. A lot of people said, "Oh, we won 3-0," and it was dangerous because looking at the result makes it look like, "Oh, we won 3-0. It was a great game," but watching the game, it doesn't look like we deserve to win 3-0. And again, so what do you call it? Yeah, the context does apply. For me, where it fell apart was the fact that I was seeing tactically and performance-wise, I didn't really see it improving anymore. And on top of the tactical stuff, it looked like the players weren't really trying to fight for him because I think they just had lost the motivation, sort of. And I don't know if it's to do with the fact that they weren't liking the kind of football they were playing or they were demoralized by results. I'm not sure.
Or maybe the Deadwood don't play and they have big influence on the rest. And we heard all kind of reports, right?
I don't want to comment on those reports because some people are saying it's true. Some people are saying it's not true. Different people are saying different names. Like I heard the one source said that Kovacic, for example, was one of the people, but then it was confirmed later that Kovacic was not one of the people, and he got all sorts of abuse and stuff for it when it turned out that he didn't do anything. Or some people are saying Jorginho, but Jorginho's name wasn't mentioned. So I don't want to, with Rudiger, Tammy Abraham said, so I don't want to assume or anything. So in terms of that, I wouldn't really comment on that just because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
but
I respect
from
that.
what I can see, I just think it wasn't going to work. I can see a lot of people saying, Roman out. I don't think, Marina, I'm very suspicious of her, hearing about what she's done, in terms of pushing her own agendas because of her money. I'm very wary of her. I hope that we're able to do something about her because I think she's holding the club back a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, but the problem is Roman just trusts her too much.
Yeah, Roman trusts her.
It's gonna be very difficult though to get rid of her.
I hope that they're able to see a point that what she's the reason that a lot is going wrong. But with Tuchel again, like we're saying now, he could get the results. I don't think that at first the results will be anything to do with his system or anything. They'll be to do with other reasons. But from watching, it gives us the real context of if we're making progress or not. If we're watching and we're seeing the exact same thing, even if we're winning, then clearly it's not down to him. But if we're watching and we're seeing a whole new style of play, players playing differently, in different roles, moving the ball through the middle and stuff like that, then you can see, yeah, this is him. But a good sign I'm hearing a lot. The media used to hate Chelsea so much. The newspapers used to see Roman Abramovich spending money again, ruining football. Chelsea doing this, Chelsea, and I've seen the back of the papers already saying, Thomas Tuchel this, Thomas Tuchel that. So I hope that that's a sign that we've got our Chelsea back and we're ready to go back.
Yeah,
and run it back to the old days.
I know what I mean. Yeah. We're gonna spoil the business, the football again, and start winning. Oh, all right, brother. That was a very, very good conversation. I hope to See
Just
you.
before I go,
Mhm.
did you see the United result?
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it, and then I
Yeah.
jumped online to check, and I was like celebrating for
Yeah, I
this is
watched it,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and I
How
watched
was
it,
it?
and I've been saying for a while actually that with United, all the people are talking about he's gotten results, but I was saying that look at the tactics, look at the performances, look underneath. Don't focus on the hype and he's first in the table. Frank was first in the table last month, and
Yeah.
now we're not. Focus on people were like I was saying that something is wrong. They've not beaten any top 6 team, just like us. When it was Frank, they were saying, "Oh, he's not beat a big 6 team. Ole hasn't beat a big 6 team. He just lost to Sheffield, and it's only the beginning." I think we'll start to see what's really going on there. You can have the little purple patch of results, but when, like I said, the performances themselves, when the tactics, when you get found out, you get found out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So you think Oli is going to still at the wheel,
I
or they're
think
gonna just
the issue
pull
with
it?
United is as long as they get top 4, their owners are happy. So if he's able to keep on sneaking them into the top 4, he won't go anywhere because that's all the owners care about. But once that becomes an issue, then they might get rid of him. So unless he puts that in jeopardy, I don't see him going anywhere.
Yeah, Oli at the wheel. So yeah, man. Anything else you wanna say? Hi, you wanna plug something? You have a social media or
Um,
YouTube?
what do
Anything?
you call it? If anyone would like to listen to my music,
Oh wow.
yeah, it's Lil Cyclone on Spotify, on Apple Music, everywhere.
Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, LIL
LIL. Yeah.
TYC
TYC.
CYC
TYC, right?
CYC
CYC.
LONE.
Oh, all right. So I hope next time I can just like link your stuff in the chat. But man, you make music, man.
Yeah,
Do something for the channel, man. Make the intro. I know. I will pay. This is hard job. To make music is a very very hard job.
yeah.
Just
Maybe
hit. Mhm.
maybe I'll give you one of my songs if you want to listen. If you like it, maybe you could use it in
Yeah,
a
I can
video. I
put
don't
it
know.
as yeah, man. DM me is the same on Twitter. It's the Green Turf 2 on
Okay.
Twitter and Instagram, and let's keep the conversation going, man. And anytime you wanna come back, if you have time, you don't have work, you can just come so we can start talking, man.
Yeah.
I don't wanna even end this show, but fortunately need to take care of some business at the back room and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably be back to if you go live. You go live every day, don't you? So
Oh yeah, like depend on the family here at home because I don't wanna like expose certain
yeah,
people. So
yeah.
most of the time, like I depend on when they are busy or they are out. So I don't have like a specific time to
Yeah, I have
go.
notifications on anyway. So
Yeah, sure,
if I
sure,
see
sure.
that you're live and I can come on, then I'll come back on.
No problem, brother. No problem. What is your name on Twitter?
It's the same, just the same name as my name, just with extra
Oh,
underscore. You'll
okay.
you'll see me because yeah, I tweet a lot. So
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll
yeah,
see you there. All right, everybody, that was a great conversation with our brother from London. This is the guy that you have to listen to. He goes to games, he knows where Cobham Training Center is, where the Premier League and every office in London. So I don't want to hear people like me sitting in the jungle in Kentucky
no, I think every fan's
giving
entitled.
and giving
Every
you
fan's entitled to their view. Yeah.
giving you news and making it look like I know everything that is happening in London. Anyways, guys, good night or good whatever, good morning, whatever country you're gonna watch. God bless and see you in the next one.
Okay, thank you for having me on,
Peace,
man.
man. Peace.
Bye.